how do you keep your customers? So in this case, how do you have like a subscription model as well, where you keep supplying, let's say, plant urea or fertilizer, the plants grow better? So how do you keep your customers with you always?
Well, I mean, I think it's just a strong frequency of interaction and connection with them, and using all the different touch points, whether it be it email, Facebook, all the different social channels. And I agree, you know, it's better to go, to me, it's better to go very wide and not as deep. So we're trying to cover a lot of area with the same content. So we're just trying to get as much mileage as we can from our content, and, you know, really put a lot of emphasis on the values that we're trying to embed in the content. So we have a value set with a lot of our content that's got to speak to the, you know, ecological something, either literacy or integrity of something. We got to talk about the cultural relevance of the plant or something. We have to talk about how it increases economic mobility. And then we have to talk about how it's going to improve something to the family, whether it's health and wellness, or, you know, maybe to the local ecology. So these are some very strong like values we have to embed. And by doing that, it doesn't matter what you're selling, product or service, as long as they have already bought into the idea that you're giving them value with those core values. We feel that it enables us to really have some very authentic and honest conversations with our community.
Fabulous. Great piece of advice, Maria. I think that's a very, very wonderful thing that you've said. Not just the plants which they are buying, they're buying a lot more. They're buying a relationship. They're buying them because they trust you. You're having a very honest and free conversation with them. They're able to trust your advice. They know that you're actually able to put a seed in their mind that this plant is going to help them prosper or get rid of some disease, or bring in a harmony and peace at their homes. And plants are lives. They do bring in harmony, peace, and all of those stuffs in your home. And having the right advice for somebody like you makes a lot of sense.
So one of my mistakes was I rolled out with a subscription model at first, and I thought that, you know, but what I realized very quickly was that if you give them what they want in terms of these values and connectivity and growth, both mental growth and, you know, plant life growth, then they will become repeat customers, and that is a subscribed customer. So I think we now our prices are very competitive, yet we still make great margins because we don't spend it on real estate and taxes and watering in our industry. So, but I think it's just a big misnomer that you have to have subscription service for people to come back. But that is one of our KPIs, keeping that returning customer rate really, really high.